Hey guys, welcome to our answer writing guidance program. You are watching the only channel in YouTube who has provided model answer, has not provided only questions, but he has also come with effective model answer. So stay tuned to our channel. Today I will not reiterate the same things that what are the general characteristics of a good answer. You can refer to our earlier videos if you want to know that what are some of the characteristics of a good answer. Link will be given in description and comment box. You can refer to those videos and know what are the some good characteristics of a unique answer. So today I will directly come to the question. The question is, narrate the importance of the shadow cabinet in India. To understand the question, to give answer, first we have to understand what are the two keywords in the question. The keywords here are the importance and shadow cabinet. The question is asking to narrate the importance of shadow cabinet. Then what we have to first think that why there is a context that the importance of shadow cabinet. Why this context of the importance of shadow cabinet has arrived at present scenario. When we think about this, then we have to establish a link that what are the importance of cabinet. When I say cabinet, cabinet means normal cabinet mentioned in constitution, right? Then what is if there is a necessity, if there is an importance of shadow cabinet, then what is the importance of general cabinet or what is the importance of parliament? If the shadow cabinet needs to be given emphasis, then whether the parliament or whether the normal cabinet, general cabinet have not been able to fulfill their required duties, first we have to understand this background or understand this context. That if there is a question that we need shadow cabinet, then the question is that whether we need or not, whether we do not need the normal cabinet or whether we need the parliament or not. Right? Whether the parliament, whether the normal cabinet has lost its relevance at the present scenario. If there is a requirement of the effective arrival of shadow cabinet, then what about the normal cabinet or what about the parliament? Are they not able to represent the people? Are they not able to effectively deliberate their duties and policies at the present scenario? First, we have to establish this link at this context. Right, then we can come to the importance of the shadow cabinet. Then first we have to give a general introduction regarding cabinet, regarding parliament. Then we have to establish a link that what is the relationship among cabinet, parliament, what are the duties of the cabinet or parliament. Then we have to show that whether the parliament or whether the cabinet have been able to fulfill their duties at present scenario in an effective way. And if they have not been able to fulfill, then at this juncture shadow cabinet comes, and then how shadow cabinet can replace these lacuna of cabinet and parliament. Right, in this way, first we have to narrate the answer. We have to write the answer pointing out to the background. We have to always understand a question that if the question is asking about the importance of the shadow cabinet, then first we have to show that what is the importance of normal cabinet and parliament, whether they are not effective at the present scenario, and if they are not effective, where at what points they are not effective, then how shadow cabinet can address those ineffectiveness. First we have to establish this link, then we can it will be a flow, it will be answer in flow, and then you can come to the main topic of the shadow cabinet. So let's proceed to the answer. Article 74 and 75 center and Article 163 and 164 stage have dealt with the responsibilities and role of Parliament in Indian democracy. Article 75(3) gives the notion of collective responsibility of the government towards Parliament. In this para, we have mentioned major articles of the Constitution which have dealt with responsibilities of Parliament. Now you might ask question that why I have mentioned about Parliament. There is nowhere mentioned this word in the question. But keep notice of the demand of the question. What is the demand of the question? The Parliament word is not mentioned in the Constitution, but suffice it to say, without Parliament, in the absence of Parliament, where will be the role of cabinet and shadow cabinet? The cabinet or shadow cabinet are intricately linked with Parliament. Right, it is on the floor of the Parliament where the role of the cabinet or shadow cabinet is dependent. Right. That is why, though the word parliament is not mentioned in the constitution, in the question, the parliament is an inevitable hidden word in the question. Then second para, the word cabinet is mentioned in Article 352, through which powers and the word cabinet is mentioned in Article 352, though its powers and functions are not enumerated. But cabinet plays a very prominent role in parliamentary democracy. Here we have given a para showing the major article which is dealt with the word cabinet. So these two paragraphs is mainly from the static background. Here we have shown that we have studied the core books, we know the articles of the constitution, major articles of the constitution, and we have effectively established a link from the constitution to proceed towards the answer. Now, the following flowcharts have tried to establish a link between the role of cabinet and their relation with parliament. Right, now we will show some flowcharts where we will say that why we have mentioned the word parliament, or what is the relationship between the parliament and cabinet. See, in this flowchart, I have tried to show the role of cabinet as well as the role of parliament and how they are linked together. What is the role of cabinet? The supreme policy-making body decides the matter of national importance like security, energy, etc., prepares draft and deliberates the enumerated issues and brings them to parliament, coordinates the administrative units with ministries. Then what is the role of parliament? It is a mirror of public opinion, floor to discuss government policies, controls government through various mechanisms like question hour, no confidence motion, etc. And what is the relationship between parliament and cabinet? The parliament discusses the policies which are introduced by the cabinet. And this is the point why I am emphasizing the word parliament, though they are not mentioned in the question, but the demand of the question has inevitably brought the context of parliament, because parliament and cabinet are both integratedly related, because parliament discusses the policies which are introduced by cabinet. Then we can come to the conclusion that it can be effectively established that the brilliancy of parliamentary government depends on the deliberation of policies taken by the government. And this is the context, because the effective democracy in India is mainly dependent on the deliberation of the policies taken by the cabinet. And for effective deliberations, we need a strong parliamentary discussion, and for a strong parliamentary discussion there is an importance and there is a relevance of shadow cabinet. Now you know that why I have brought the background of parliament and cabinet, and why I have showed the relationship of between cabinet and parliament. Then after giving the background, we can come to the shadow cabinet. But in recent scenario, due to weak opposition, lack of effective deliberation, government policies have not been able to represent the aspirations of public sufficient way, and at this juncture, the relevance of shadow cabinet comes into being. In this way, we have established the effective link pointing towards the demand of the question. Then why we need the importance of the shadow cabinet? First, we have showed the relationship between cabinet and parliament, and now we have showed that there are some lacunas at present scenario regarding the effective deliberations of policy in the floor of parliament, right? And to fulfill this lacuna, there is a need, or there is a relevance of shadow cabinet at present scenario. Then we can narrate the characteristics of a shadow cabinet, or we can just simply define what is shadow cabinet. Shadow cabinet is a feature of Westminster model of government where a parallel cabinet is formed from the opposition party under the head of opposition leader. The advantages of shadow cabinet are manifold. Advantages of shadow cabinet: it gives policy expertise, it gives deep consideration about each portfolio, it gives informed knowledge about government policies. Right, in this way, we have shown the advantages of shadow cabinet. Keep in mind that while I am writing the answer, I am preparing this from the point of notes to give my students. Right, so there are sometimes it might be a lengthy, but while you write answer, you can minimize the word. You can minimize the word at many extents. Right, so you can reduce the words. Up to some extent while you write the answer. Here I am preparing it for the students so that they can easily understand. That's why I have not reduced the words sometimes. So it might be lengthy at this moment. So in this way, here in this, we have shown that why we need shadow cabinet. Right, what is shadow cabinet? We have give a very general definition of shadow cabinet. Then we have shown the advantages of shadow cabinet. Now, in this flow chart, we will come to the demand of the question that what is the importance of shadow cabinet. All these lead to, that means all the advantages which we have mentioned earlier lead to effective deliberation regarding government policies at the floor of parliament. Government cannot escape the questions due to their inherent brilliancy because the question is asked after a lot of study and research. That is why brilliancy is inherent in the questions. More effectively controls government, more effectively reflects public opinion. In this way, we have a very in a very continuous way, without breaking the flow, we have established the link that why we need the shadow cabinet. From the background up to this moment, we have shown that what is the importance of shadow cabinet, why there is a necessity of shadow cabinet at the present scenario. Then I am always telling you, giving a counter judgment is also necessary. Counter judgment means be both sided, positive and negative. If there is the importance of shadow cabinet, there might be some challenges of shadow cabinet also. Right, so towards the conclusion, I have mentioned 1 or 2 lines showing the challenges also. Then I have concluded the answer with a positive mindset. Then forming a shadow cabinet is not an easy task. It needs dedication, genuine political spirit, manpower, expertise, etc. But the relevance of a shadow cabinet cannot be denied in terms of core voice of democracy. So this is the foundation of the answer. So if you want to give suggestions to improve the answer, then you can put it in comment and description box. So stay tuned to our channel. We will come again with another video. Till then, take care and bye-bye.